story.
My story to tell.
It was my story. You stole my story.
Gonna share this on Facebook, then I'm ready. Otherwise,
One of you bitches fucking farted. Which one?
I've been
What?
drinking Pepsi.
Can we test my...
What does that have to do with your asshole?
Oh yeah, sound effects.
Not me
Yes, please
farting. I've been drinking Pepsi. Too busy to fart.
do. Are you playing anything?
Yep.
Oh, I don't.
Half the time I think it's actually Shelly.
It's on.
What?
Farting.
Oh, I just heard
It's
something.
not me.
There we go. Bring it down maybe 2 clicks. That should be good. Okay, now play the buzzer again. Bring it up some. Just. That's better. Okay, perfect. Okay, let me share this on the Facebooks. Wow.
Rawr.
Body cam shows Buffalo police officers shooting at man who ran at them with a knife.
Stop pulling my armpit hair.
Okay, link address. Let's see.
You don't know what we just went through in here, okay? Let her calm down a bit.
Were you really that upset that I wasn't in here? I was taking care of that
I
situation
don't give a
outside.
shit. You should have been in here.
Your son walked up to me and goes, "Can you make sure the dog goes back outside?"
Dog goes
He
outside.
only has the ability to have any kind of responsibility for short periods of time, and then after that he gives up.
Well, he was going to take a shower.
Oh, yeah, exactly. He's taking a shower, so he's given up.
I'll give up
Is
on
he
you.
supposed to take the dog in the shower with him?
Yes.
I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just
The
curious
dog would have followed him in the shower.
He's done that with Shiner several times.
Right.
Ew.
It's easier for him because then
He's
they both
usually
get clean.
clothed, okay.
Shiner's usually clothed?
No.
Are you that worried about Markham? Shiner, you can't go in there with him without some shorts on.
Jesus, man.
Markham will get your booty hole.
Get a butt naked and give a peek show your booty
I
hole.
want to hit Shelly again. Please don't. Oh, God dang it. Stop pulling my
Stop
armpit
it.
hair. Don't smell your fingers. Don't smell your fingers.
Hit me again.
Stop.
That's right, hit
pinching
me
my leg
again.
hair. Stop pinching my leg hair.
Stop it. Both you, stop it. Alright, here we go.
The following audio program contains mature content, including offensive language. Listener discretion is advised.
Play the radio. Make sure the kids hear words.
You're talking to the guy that remembers everything.
Remember that time we butt fucked?
I don't feel okay with that. I really don't.
Joe is a loser.
Biden is hiding people and sucking the blood of children.
You know, I'm not even saying anything anymore.
No, I'm serious.
Why? Or maybe it's just that I'm hogged up on caffeine. And
Because y'all get on to me for even saying anything. I'm done.
No,
I'm done.
I
I'm
didn't.
done.
You're supposed to fight back. Look.
I feel like you have a boner right now.
I don't.
The land of Fujiwa is a shitocracy.
First and foremost, I am not fucking RoboTuner.
Robo, fuck you.
That would be so tender.
Oh my
Number
God.
one.
That's the play for a stripper. To just go, oh yeah, I listen to all of them all the time.
Why did the stripper turn to Matt
So where's
Thomas?
the stripper from?
Thomas, is that you, man?
I thought it was genius, RoboTuner. You did a fantastic job.
It is. I thought that I just wanted some money so I could buy some pop screen filters.
You dress up well, Thomas, man. I didn't know you were into this.
You little LARPer, you.
Someone shoot me. I have to live with him.
All these podcasts in my feed, but something's wrong. Not a single one I follow, they sing their own theme song. Now I have my own, and I really must say, please offer us advertisement so we can do this for pay. Do this for pay. Back in 2015, just a desktop and 2 mics. We found it hard on social media to get any likes. Then we got new equipment and the world was much more fun. 3 years had gone by, now our studio is done. RoboTuner, master of debacle, sitting at the helm.
Sushi keeping bat in check, true ruler of this realm.
Thunder K shocking both their asses into gear.
Alex the intern. Why am I even here?
We're glad that you have joined for this occurrence of our show. The can't think of lyrics for this part, so here we go. The song is almost over, starting at last. Broadcasting from the dungeon at Castle Fujiwa. It's Robotuner's Insignificant Podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know
Back
it.
here again. They just keep bringing me.
Oh, that's somebody telling us you're canceled.
No, that was my.
All the mics are muted, so I don't know why you keep giving me like, oh my god, how dare he
Well, it's still
say-"
captured on Logic Pro, but I usually delete it before we start. Occurrence 169. Haha. For Sunday,
Ooh.
March 20th, 2022, in the year of the crouching animal next to the hidden dragon.
My favorite.
That's right. That's right. Greetings, RoboTuner coming at you from the Dungeon and Castle Fujiwa, back again with that low-budget podcast style for your listening enjoyment, amusement, disgust, or all the above. Take your pick. Joining me once again, across the table from me, is the best storyteller
or at
in
least her forehead.
the entire world. My romantic life partner, Sushi.
Hey, you're on.
Hi.
No, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, get her more on camera. There we go.
Yeah, get that moron on camera. That's what you already said.
I didn't say moron. I didn't call her that.
You said get moron on camera.
Yeah, we couldn't see you before.
I'm sorry.
It just showed your side profile.
She literally reverted it back to the same.
No, she
goddamn
didn't.
thing.
No, you can't see her forehead anymore.
Yeah, you can.
Well,
You
just
can
the
see her
tip.
entire face.
All you could see was her forehead, just the corner of her forehead.
Yeah.
That's actually more than we saw earlier.
This
Yeah.
is what they see at work. I don't when we have to share our screens. This is what I do.
Why? So you could give them
Everyone knows. Everyone knows.
POV fantasies?
No, this is
I don't want to see RoboTuner's POV fantasies.
you are out of control. You're fucking out of control.
Okay.
Raise
so-
your hand if you never want to hear him say that again.
Never.
I don't want to hear myself say that again.
What
All
the
right.
fuck happened to my camera?
What was it looking at?
I don't know.
That way.
Such a wide angle. How could it miss you?
I know, right?
Did you say a white angle?
Look,
wow.
like, it was like this.
Why is everything about race with you, Kenneth?
I said wide.
I mean
like your
thunder.
ass.
I mean thunder.
Thunder
before I
K.
get corrected.
I wasn't going to correct you, but I am going to introduce him, though. Also, we have the packing tape dispenser that cuts even secular pieces. Thunder K.
Bring the thunder. Yeah.
Hey, it's unique. So you can't
You're
accuse
one-
me of calling you something equivalent to a piece of shit like you always
You're
do.
one of a kind.
say
this
I
time.
do.
You're one of a kind because those don't fucking exist.
Hey, she basically said I'm good for one use.
No two uses, even and secular.
I don't see your post on here for that dog.
On next door.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Okay. And then we also have his youngest son, Alex the intern.
Hey.
Trying to look like one of the Robertsons from Duck Dynasty.
So look, okay, I'm gonna need you to start doing better with my intros. Like, it's just a thing. It's just a thing. Start doing
Look,
better.
I'm gonna be really.
I just
gross.
added. I just gave you an addendum, man.
Listen, I'm gonna be really gross. He came over and he kissed me on my cheek, and I was like, it was like being kissed by a hairy pussy. I said it. I said it. I said it.
This is why I don't like.
He
I don't
is
like
overly
showing-
hairy right
Yeah,
now.
I know.
He's
You
a
guys
little
suck.
over the top hairy.
I said the P word, guys.
Hey, that's okay.
I realized something this week too.
What's that?
That, and this is controversial, okay? I think chicken noodle soup is adult breast milk.
Cause it
Oh, when you're
heals?
sick?
Because you're saying it heals?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
It makes
could
sense
be.
for a certain
It
aspect.
Could be. I don't know why you have to be gross.
It's not
But-
gross. It's controversial, but it's not gross.
I don't think it's controversial. I can understand the similar.
I'm sorry, do we get
Similarity.
the juices from chicken nipples?
According to Markham.
I don't think he's ever told that story on here.
I had to have.
It's been years. I don't know if anybody remembers.
One day I was sitting in. We had just finished making.
Let me set the stage. It's early in Markham's life. He just come out of the bathroom after chopping his poop up with a plastic.
Whatever. No, he was 16, which is ridiculous that he even ran in there and was sick. But he comes running into the kitchen, and I had made chicken breast for dinner.
Right.
And I barely made it because I think I was just in a hurry, and I made like chicken and vegetables, and that was it. And I let him take it back to his room to eat it. And he comes running in from his bedroom, and he goes, Mom! Mom! And I was like, what, bud? What? He goes, they forgot to cut the nipples off these chicken breasts. And I said, what? And he goes, they forgot to cut the nipples off the chicken breasts. I said, baby, chickens don't have nipples. They're born from an egg. Nipples are used for milk. And I just laughed at him until I peed my pants. Because, what the fuck?
You fucked that kid up, okay?
It's like,
if anybody fucked that kid up, it is you.
No, I never
Yes.
told him chickens had nipples. Never. I would never tell him that.
Yeah, you would.
No.
Don't
No.
even lie to yourself.
Yes, you
totally
would. You would be the type to tell him that damn chicken had nipples.
Also, you're wearing your headphones wrong.
No, I'm
she's
not.
not.
This is the left ear.
Yeah, that's why I put it on.
Doesn't matter. What does it matter?
Look, it's on my left ear. Look.
It's like this damn thing is in stereo anyway. What does it matter?
Yeah.
No, I just want her to match.
It's on the left side.
I'm wanting her to match.
We're all
of us
panned
right
to the
now.
very center.
See?
Motherfucker.
Look, it's on the left side. Right there.
You're wearing your hat wrong.
I know.
Look, I'm gonna let everybody
What
see.
does it matter?
Look, see? Oh, you can't see.
Good God.
I don't think we have anybody in our chat room anyway. I'm not seeing the on this side.
I'm just kidding.
You're raising my stress from like here to here.
See, this is what I do to y'all in video games.
Yeah,
no, bullshit.
No.
You could say that shit all day long.
This lady, she goes, you know I'm fucking with you. Like, I'm not actually that stupid. And I'm like, this lady is the one who's like, how do you
I just
know?
told you I put it on my left-hand side and pointed at the screen. Do you really honestly think I'm stupid?
No, let me. Okay, yes, you're joking about that.
I'm joking about all of
No,
it.
Yeah, she
no,
is.
you're not. We will have a 5-minute conversation on how to do something, and then 3 minutes later, you're like, how do I do that again? And you are not fucking with us. I know. I know when you're fucking with us. I have a sixth sense about when you're fucking with
quest
me.
out.
How
It
often
doesn't
do you
make
get me with shit?
Hold on.
How often do you get me
Matt,
with shit?
What?
Robo-tuner.
Yes,
You know
Shelley?
how when I'm playing video games with
Sushi?
them, do I not fuck with them constantly?
You do,
I
but
do.
they do the same thing back to you.
No.
Press
Not
this,
like she does.
press this button and you'll open up your shoe.
I did this all day today.
Plunging
That's
to your
all
death
I
in
did was
GTA
fly
5.
today.
This lady walks in, sprays me in the eyes with fucking water, and I was like, what? No, actually, what I said was, you bitch! And she's like, don't call me that. I'm like, you sprayed me in the eyes. Why would you spray me in the eyes?
Why wouldn't I?
You know what else she sprayed me when I got in? I said, please don't. And then she did it again. So I go fill up a cup full of water, and she runs her little ass into the bathroom. No, please don't do it. I was just playing. It was just a little water.
I'm gonna walk out naked as soon as you
And I said, wait a minute. You have red in your ledger. How do you think you're going to get out of this without me clearing your ledger?
So I changed into Matt's clothes, and I opened the door, and I said, okay. I went and stood in the shower, and he threw an empty cup at me.
That just shows how nice I am. I could have got you good.
You know, if it was me, he would have gotten me good. So you're lucky.
No, I wouldn't. I probably would have done the exact same thing.
Well, I'm the luckiest one of all because I get the best squirts from her.
Do you have throw up noises? Because I'm ready to go. God.
All right.
That was terrible.
I need a breath mint.
Roboturner, we need a break from
That
you.
grossed me out. We need an intermission off of that one.
Pause, rewind, delete, go.
That couldn't be any more cringier than, I don't know. I've been embarrassed in my life, but
Then
that was pretty.
Then my foreskin a
cringy.
kid joke.
What?
Just kidding.
Foreskin site?
Jesus.
You know what foreskin sight is, right? The ability to see a penis in everything.
I know.
He's got it.
He's like, look, Dad, The way the light hits above the door, it's a penis
We're
and balls.
sitting in the living room. We're just sitting in the living room.
Actually, it's better if you say dick and balls.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dick and balls.
And he goes, "Hey, Aunt Shelly." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "Look up there. It's a big dick and balls." And
What's
I
a
went-
picture of that chandelier I posted on Facebook
No, it
a
was
few years
just a
ago?
reflection
Oh.
on the wall. And I was like, "God dang it."
Look at that, man.
But it looked like a
Should
dick
have
and
looked
balls.
at your watch, then you would know Sunday at that time appears a dick and balls on above the
This
door.
is constantly on Alex's mind, just FYI.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, not just dick and balls. It's anything that comes from dick and balls.
Yeah.
Sweat, cheese, ejaculation, and all
All of it.
The gross
He's
man?
constantly talking about it. I'm like, I wish you would get laid already. Jesus Christ.
You know, I do it to gross y'all out.
Oh, we know.
We know.
We know. So,
You sucker.
why'd you... Oh, that's that Grogu stress reliever thing.
It ain't working.
No, he threw it at me. I'm really
It ain't
stressed
working.
out.
You pop its balls.
Does Grogu have balls?
I don't know.
I don't know if the species
I've never seen
has testicles. It's one of those things that aren't revealed.
I might need you to get right on that, RoboTuner.
Well, speaking of testicles, I now have a puppet that exists beneath the waist. That
Well,
just came
alright.
in a couple days ago.
Alright, now your dream has finally come true.
Well, you would say that her son actually put them in, all three of them, in compromising positions.
Hey, does this zipper go down? Could you, like, run his zipper down and then put his shirt through the zipper hole?
I don't think his jeans have a zipper. I think it's just
The
pull on.
fuck is that? That doesn't
pull
look
up
like
and-
Yoda at all.
It almost looks like Bernie Sanders.
It looks like Bernie
if
Sanders
he cosplayed
Yoda.
as Yoda. May the force be with you.
I just looked up Yoda dick and balls.
Vote or do not. There is no money.
Money, there is none. Your support I am asking for.
Yeah. Support I'm asking for. Money, that
What
is.
did you put? What group are you in?
What? What group?
Why does Yoda have
Yeah,
a
what-
why does
what group?
baby Yoda have a penis head? What
Oh.
is going on with this? Get off this site. It's cursed.
Are you talking about next door?
Yeah.
Richland Heights. That's our neighborhood.
If anybody's looking for a lost dog, it might be at their house.
Yeah. Yeah, so aside from
Looks like a golden retriever or something mix.
or some kind of lab mix, he's pretty big. Probably weighs around 100 pounds.
Group. I just want to look a
He
group
makes
up.
my 61-pound dog look tiny
Yeah.
and apparently horny.
Oh yeah, that's right. If he was trying to hump him. Jesus.
I don't see Richland Heights.
On next door?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You have to search. You have to go to. Yeah. You have to search. You have to type it in, and then after your search results, it'll give you the categories at the top. You have to scroll all the way to the right to neighborhoods and click there, and tap
That's
there.
not even what happened to me.
I don't know. Maybe the behavior's a little different on your phone versus mine.
Probably.
Yeah. So we have a stray dog that we've been, I guess, dog sitting for a better,
Those are some good solid bits.
for lack of a better term. And it was running around our neighborhood for most of the morning. We passed by our door a couple times. It has a collar but doesn't have any tags.
It has cholera?
A collar. I hope it doesn't have cholera.
I thought I heard him coughing.
He's an older dog though. I think he has back hip problems or hip problems rather.
I heard Matt say that she made sushi squirt.
Got that again?
What is this? Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure? Every time we hear that, we have to vomit in our.
That's Playhouse. Yeah.
Whatever.
You have to yell whenever they say the magic
We're
word.
not yelling. We're not puking.
Nope.
Don't say it again.
Yeah.
Today's word is squirt.
Ugh.
You just said it again.
That's a cringy word, just like moist.
See, I don't have a problem.
Moist
That
isn't
mic is
bad.
not hot.
Moist is,
I know.
A moist cake is delicious. Okay. A moist sushi is disgusting.
Ugh.
Okay. I'm talking about the Japanese food.
The food,
okay?
not
All
you.
right.
I just wish nobody would talk about any of it.
Okay.
Hey, Shelly, guess what? Guess what?
What?
Chicken butt.
Or chicken nipples.
I am a king of comedy over here, guys. Recognize my
Recognize.
Fuck, I can't remember
Wow.
the word.
Practice. Come back with us later, okay?
Do you have any English, bro?
No. Recognize my raw talent. That's the word.
Raw talent.
And your quick wit.
Or not so quick wit at times.
Wow. You really didn't have to call me out
What was
like that.
that? I can't. My phone just died. I was
What?
trying to get it. The thing that Dustin sent us. What was it?
Let me see.
Are you drunk?
Her phone?
Oh, I know what it is now.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, that. All right. Your conspiracy story. Yeah.
I had one swig of mead, and you're like, are you drunk?
Well, you're
I actually haven't had any of that yet.
Oh,
Any of that mead. Okay, Project what? Oh yeah, why are the Chinese pyramids remained a secret?
Yeah, great. Thanks. Give up my story.
Hold on. Hold
I
on.
already told you I figured it
Hold on.
out.
Okay.
Okay.
Social conspiracies.
Go.
No?
I don't think we're quite ready for that yet.
Damn it. To hell.
Hell to damn it.
Well.
I don't want to go back to work tomorrow, but I'm kind of ready to.
Okay, Bill Clinton.
I've been off the last week.
Are you gonna get out when we get out done here? Are you gonna go check all your emails before you go to bed like you did the last time?
Yes. So I'm not wasting 30, 45 minutes deleting a bunch of fucking bullshit.
Bro, I've been sick this whole spring break. I didn't get a spring break. It was awful.
I know. I felt bad for you. You already ruined your watch.
No, I didn't.
You cracked it right there.
It's the case.
It's a watch case.
Are you trying to ruin my watch?
Is
more?
that really the case, though?
Yeah. Let me see.
Is that the case with the case?
He's got an apple. She's got a snapple.
Saying bitchin' broken.
Damn, bitchin' broken? Did you just?
Bitchin' broken.
Oh.
He dropped it in the shower.
That's cool that you
No,
said
actually,
that.
I didn't.
Thought it was a shower.
No, that was my roommates.
Can
That
you
was
go in
a
the
soap.
water with that?
Sorry.
Are you gonna have new roommates when you go? Oh, I guess. Did you get new roommates this semester versus last?
No,
I
he
got
had
one.
someone's. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Because my other one dropped out. But
Yeah, tell the world about your other roommate dropping out. I'm sure he wants
He
everybody to
didn't
know.
say anyone's name.
Shh. This is his story to tell. I had to listen to that bullshit for 30
you know what,
minutes.
Matt? I'm gonna need you to delete that. I'm gonna need you to delete it, okay? I don't want anybody.
That's
knowing
it.
this.
I'm leaving.
I love how y'all make fun of me.
I'm making fun of everybody, okay?
Whatever.
Matt included.
But no, yeah, I got a new roommate. But I did just apply to a new college, transfer.
Oh, to where?
And I would
UTA,
fully
actually,
expect
15
to
minutes
be
away
made
from me.
fun of. Okay.
Oh, UT Arlington.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like 15
I'm
minutes
gonna
away.
make fun of you
so.
all, for sure.
For sure?
No,
Why?
because it's not the time or the place right now.
Oh.
That means I could totally get
Do
an
I have some
apartment
type of
here
disease that
and
I'm
just,
unaware
like,
of?
have to commute 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Besides
It'd be
stupidity?
easy.
I
And
stole
then
your joke, didn't I?
And then they have no reason not to come see y'all all the time.
Well, yeah, you will be closer to us. You'll be about the same distance from your house.
Do you need us to build you a shed so you can have a place to stay while you go to college?
I'm just
I mean, we can do it.
Oh, I know. I know y'all aren't afraid.
So eventually, you're going to run out of space. I mean, this isn't the third dimension or a different dimension where you can just open up dimensional pockets and put sheds in there. Y'all have a finite amount of space, and you're running out of it.
How many other sheds are we building?
Daddy,
Well, Mom, Dad.
Mom's bringing her trailer.
Hey, Dad.
Where's that going to go?
Right there.
Dimensional Pocket 7? Next to the
Yes,
Impala?
Exactly.
So you remember Ready Player One, right? That's what they'll do. They're just stacking on
pile
top
them
of
on
each
top
other.
of each other.
Oh, God.
Like they do in third world countries with the.
Trailer houses
Yep.
stacked on top.
Yep.
You know what they're doing now is storage containers
Yep.
stacked on top of each other.
I'll just buy a bus.
Yeah, I've seen those. You have a couple of houses in Austin that are set up like that.
No, not like they are in these third world countries.
Oh no, I wasn't comparing.
But even
them to
then, you
They're
only
like
have
designer
a finite
homes
amount
almost.
of space because your city ordinance won't let you build things over a certain height.
Not in these third world countries.
Say third world country one more time.
Well, we don't live in a third world country. We live in this country, and
Don't talk You don't know what you're talking
Don't
about.
mansplain
Here it
to
is.
her.
Here's like a huge picture.
You know what I never... I mean, maybe there's a good reason for it. I'd like to know, but why don't we ever build down? We always seem to build up.
I don't know, like
Because it's
I mean,
dark.
because water.
Well, yeah, but dark's easy to fix, especially nowadays.
Well, but-
Water's easy to fix because of lead.
Yeah, but
Lead keeps the water out.
yeah, also keeps the water contaminated too.
Well, there's other things besides lead. Titanium works pretty
I
well.
heard that if you're in a lead shelter, that when the comets come and kill everybody on Earth, you can live. You might get a little rash, but you'll live. You won't die.
I
and
mean,
turn
I
into
imagine
a maniac.
building the skyscraper down would be like bad if there was a tremor, but you couldn't get knocked over with a tornado.
I like
or-
how you just totally went over that whole
No one
reference.
Really, no one really cares. That's
What
why.
reference?
What reference was that?
You watched it with me.
What reference?
You watched
Building
it when
down?
you were a kid.
What?
Talking about lead. I heard if you're in a lead building, it'll protect you, unless you leave the air vents on while the comet goes over.
Oh, that old movie, yeah. What was that? What was the name
Not
of
of the comet.
Night of the Comet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Talladega Nights.
That's right. Yeah, I remember watching that about a year and a half ago.
We watched that 2 or 3 times.
Hong Kong's not really a third world
Movie
country,
didn't really
are
age
they?
well.
No,
Hong Kong's not
They
real.
were really rich when they were separate.
Well, you should see how tall these buildings are and how they're built.
Yeah, but they don't. I mean, they don't have the same building standards we did.
I know. They all have AC units hanging out their windows too. It's weird.
Like window units?
Yeah.
No central
But I've seen quite a
heating
few
or air.
third world countries over here built like this too. It's weird that Hong Kong's the same way.
It is.
I mean, I imagine if you built the skyscraper down, wouldn't it be like
A
more
groundscaper.
energy efficient? Like, wouldn't it be cheaper to heat and cool your facility because it's built into the ground? It's heavily insulated.
Maybe. I don't know what
Doesn't it
the
get colder
deepest
down
building ever built underground is.
Well, the subway would be one of them.
Oh yeah. Subway maybe was the prime example.
Well, didn't they have like didn't like the Turks? Didn't they make like a shit ton of like underground cities?
I cannot confirm nor deny that, but I know there are underground cities.
Yeah. So it's not impossible.
Yeah. Mind you.
I thought something was like sparking.
Yeah. Me
I
too.
didn't know Shelly was making fart noises with her.
Oh, that's her going.
No, it was sparking. Somebody's sparking.
It was not I.
It's me because I'm so electric.
Is that sparkling
It's electric.
personality?
Does that mean your nipples can jumpstart cars too?
What?
Yes, they can actually. How did you know?
Because mine have that ability as well.
Hey, that's my man.
Wow. Wow. I don't want to know that.
I've known him for 10 years. I've never seen it happen.
You've
Have you ever had a
You
dead
never put
battery?
iron bars between his nipples?
Iron bars between his nipples. Yeah.
Sometimes I forget which one is the positive terminal, which one's a negative terminal.
Dude, you know if you did that, if you just put one metal bar between both his nipples,
So-
it would light up like a light bulb.
Wait a minute. Now I'm concerned
Why?
because earlier today you made a statement about a certain bodily function
Gross.
that happens.
Gross.
What happens when your nipples get wet?
Oh, shit.
What?
What
You want me to say the word?
No. I wasn't saying what as if I didn't understand.
It's an equivalent to quark.
Yeah.
Does it spark? Or does it...
It does this.
Well, I guess it depends on how conductive the material is.
Like how much iron Shelly has in her diet? I don't know what...
Yeah.
It's really fucking disgusting.
I can't remember what it means when you have too much iron. The opposite of anemia.
Too much spinach.
Iron Man.
That's his only weakness is anemia. That's an old joke. So, Sushi and I and my daughter took a little day trip.
Hemochromatosis.
Hemochromatosis, okay.
You're you and
2,
you.
3, 4, 5, 6.
So you turn chrome?
That's
I don't get
double the syllables of anemia. Actually, no,
wait.
it's not double. Anemia, hematocrosis. Yeah, that's it.
You, Shelly, and your daughter, y'all all got whatever she said.
No,
That's fucked up.
no. I said we took a day trip yesterday.
to the
that place.
hemochromatologist.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, get up on the mic, dude. Yeah, exactly.
This is okay. Maybe you learn. Like you got your half your beard here and there. Not to mention.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're washing that and scrubbing it out when we're done.
Why is
That's
there...
not me. I didn't do this.
That white spot on the side?
That's not me. I didn't do that.
It was a big old piece of hair. Who's it from?
That's not me. I didn't do this. I
There's-
came back last week and I was like, that's fucking
It's
gross.
probably dust or something. It might have gotten knocked
I don't
over.
think that's dust.
Wait, Matt, are you sticking those down your pants?
No, why would I?
He's like, fuck you, Alex the Anton. He's rubbing it. Fuck you.
That's his ass. That was his ass hair.
Gross.
Fuck you! Smell my ass!
Did you get a little act? Did your
It's
toilet paper dissolve on this?
tuners. Dental floss, microphone ass.
He goes, oh, I forgot toilet paper. I knew I brought this for a reason.
I know, but this for a
Oh,
reason.
this is softer than Charmin.
It's after the web wipes.
It's softer than shaman, but more tough than a Brillo wipe.
Look at see if it's that
Yeah.
shit.
Then
Smell it.
shaman.
Take a sniff. Sniff it. Go. Do it. That's silly.
Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? It's so gross of you.
Dude, put this mic like right up on your ass. Because he's going to yell at you the whole
It looks
show.
like
He's going to be like, closer. Get closer to the mic.
it's
Get
so
closer to the mic.
it's so funny because you look at Alex's feed. Mine is just retarded. It just keeps locking up. But Alex
His
looks like
just
his is
blips.
from a snuff film or something. From
A snuff film.
yeah, for like a horror.
Yeah, I know what a
horror
snuff
film.
film is.
Like Blair Witch Project-esque.
No, that's
I mean,
not
look
a
at
snuff
it
film.
jump. It's like it wiggles and jumps back and forth.
Well, it doesn't have to be a snuff film. He just said kind of horror movie-esque, but it kind of looks like Blair Witch. Blair Witch did that.
Okay.
Okay.
Go finish your story, babe.
Okay, well, I didn't even start, actually.
All right, we'll start talking about your story, babe.
Well, we took a day trip yesterday. What? Because you're still... Oh, he's frozen.
He's frozen, dumbass.
Oh, my God. And Shit.
Let's see if you can make the same face when it comes back.
Oh man, we need to invest
We
in
need to
a.
figure out what's happening.
We
with
need to
this
invest in
shit.
a higher quality powered USB hub. That's what it is, or that's what was suspected.
Tell us about your day trip. Ooh, I'm excited.
Yeah. So, this is actually Sushi's plan. Originally, we were going to go see yours and your brother Colton out in May, Texas. However, for the last couple days, there have been some pretty intense wildfires in West Texas. Unfortunately, they have gotten dangerously close to his property, and he had spent the better part of the last 2 days not actually staying up straight, fighting the fires to make sure that it doesn't destroy his crops or get near his house. So, understandably so, he asked us if we would take a raid check. So instead, Sushi planned out an entire afternoon for the three of us, and she did not share any of our plans.
So it was a surprise?
Yeah, it totally was.
Shocker.
We started by going to the Czech stop in West Texas, famous for their kolaches.
They have good kolaches?
Yeah, you've had it before, haven't you?
I don't think so.
You've
thought
never
we
stopped
did.
at the Czech stop in West Texas?
I thought we did on the
The
way
city
to
of West?
Padre.
I don't think so.
Yes, we did.
I would have remembered.
I don't remember that. I rode with Matt, and we listened
played
to
Ready Player One the whole time.
Yeah, you were in the car with the girls at first.
Yeah, sadly.
Because you were like, I want to ride with Aunt Shelly.
Well, you know what? It was so much roomier with Aunt Shelly.
But our car was better.
It was. I got hot as hell though.
Well, with your dad breathing all over you. I
No,
can
he
see
was in
why.
between Justin and Markham, and they were masturbating. So
Oh my God.
No, they were masturbating each other. It's
Actually,
kinda worse.
and
he
we
was in the middle, with the cross arms. They're hitting me with their elbows, Dad.
They're like, Alex, keep your arms up. Alex, keep your arms up. I'm like, no.
Yeah, and we did not stop at the check stop on the way back from Padre Island.
We just wanted to go home. Oh my god, I look like
Yeah.
a vampire. What the hell?
After seeing that lady in Dairy Queen, she was like, "Get over here!"
Oh yeah, it knows to get on me. That's the classic line. Yeah, get on me. Shit. So after that, we went to Salado, which is a town that Sushi is very much familiar with. Why don't you tell everybody why?
Well, it's where Markham's family on his dad's side have their family reunions at this house that the grandparents grew up in. It's over 100 and something years old. It's like 120, 150 years old. It's really it's like from the 1800s.
Yeah, and it's still standing too.
Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful on the inside. I love it. And it used to be cooled with swamp coolers. So when I went there, it was cooled with swamp coolers. I had never even heard of a swamp cooler at that time. And I was like, well, that's interesting. But now it's fully cooled with AC.
Yeah.
And it's just a cute old house. And it has a cold water spring. And a lot of people stop by there to play in the cold water spring for a few minutes. And so I thought, why don't we do that? And I had forgotten that we had already been there. I couldn't remember. Ainsley had already been there with us when I was performing the marriage between my ex and his ex-wife. Both of them have passed. But,
yeah.
Anyway, so we played around in the cold water spring, and they also have a lot of really cute little shops. That's so gross. They have a lot of cute little shops out there that you can go shopping in. So
Yeah.
and so we went through and we got some candy, and then we got some postcards, and we got some coffee. So and in the coffee shop there was this like bluegrass.
Yeah, there's a bluegrass band.
Yeah.
Like
And
a 6-piece, I think.
Yeah, they were just sitting around in a circle with microphones and instruments, and they were playing music and singing. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Uncle Danny, to be honest. And then I said, we can't stay here very long. We got about an hour, and then we got to keep going.
Yeah, although one thing that bluegrass band was lacking, a bassist.
Yep.
They did not have a bassist.
You should have volunteered.
I didn't have any of my bassists with me.
We'll just pick up a wash tub and get some strings and tie it to a stick and
I've actually done that before.
See, there you go. You had no excuse.
I know.
But none of those items were readily available, sadly.
Yeah, we didn't.
I'm sure there was a Dollar General right down the road because there's a
There wasn't
bazillion of
actually.
them in Texas.
Yeah, it's actually an up-and-coming city now. I was very surprised. It has like a food truck area where you can go get food on the food truck and then just go sit down at picnic tables and eat.
And they have a local brewery too.
Yeah, so I was like, wow, this place is busy. But
Ooh, yeah.
and then we kept trucking.
Yes, we did. Oh, we also went by that Thomas Kincaid gallery and got some kick-ass renditions of Star Wars moments too.
Yeah,
Have you seen the one in Fort Worth? The Thomas
Kincaid gallery? No.
Does it have Star Wars portraits in it?
I haven't been there in years.
This one did. Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter
It was
was
$79
all about that place.
a piece. I was like, I want one, but I don't want them that much.
Yeah, the postcards were cheap though. They were only $1 a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Which they could have easily charged at least $5 because of, the Star Wars name. Damn. Yeah, so we kept on trucking, and then we went all the way down to Austin. Actually, yeah. And there were a couple of anime shops that or anime themed shops that we stopped at because my daughter is a huge anime fan.
And the whole reason we were going to these shops in Austin was because I thought that we don't have anything like that around in our area. At least I don't know that we do. I haven't seen them. But she apparently has all of those same shops near her house, which that's fine because it's cool to go to a different store and see if they have anything different.
Yeah, and actually she did find a really rare piece of merchandise that she had been looking for. It's from an a manga called Jigoku Kuraku, translated Hell's Paradise. And any kind of merchandise is extremely hard to find in retail stores. And she actually got a button from it, and I got it for her.
I can't read that.
What are you looking at?
You take a picture of it and send it to him.
To who?
Just keep telling your story.
Yeah, so we went to 3 of them, and the second one it started with a K. I can't remember, but it was in a really busy shopping center. There was no place to park.
Kites R Us?
No, it wasn't Kites R Us.
It was Kiko.
No.
Yeah, it started with a K.
It has to be one that's over $100. I already got one picked out.
Oh, you do? Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay. And then we went into downtown. There's a toy store there. That was actually our next to last destination. And they're just more of a general toy store with some, I guess, odd finds. Like they had a bunch of rubber chickens there, but they had some anime related stuff, some video game related stuff too. It almost reminded me of one of those educational toy shops. That's the look and feel that I got from it. And then our final destination is we went to Cooper's Barbecue, which I think that actually is the same barbecue place that's next to Billy Bob's as Cooper's. Now that I think about it, because it starts off the same way. You stand in line, and then the first station is a meat station where you tell them what meats you want and how much of it is, and it's all market prices. And then you pick out your sides and then check out at the register and just sit
Cooper's
wherever.
Old Time Pit Barbecue. Yeah.
Okay.
There is also the Honky Tonk Kitchen, that's in Billy Bob's, but the one we went to was Cooper's.
Okay. See, I thought so. Yeah, and we got home about 9:45, 10 o'clock, somewhere around there. We actually made pretty good time coming back.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good time.
It was. It was a very good time. And as I mentioned earlier today, we have a stray that we've been looking after because we saw him roaming about the neighborhood.
Don't talk about Markham that way.
Yeah, now actually he's the one that wanted to bring him in. He's a sweet doggy though. He's pretty big.
I hope somebody didn't just dump him in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that would be really sad if that was the case. He's gonna take him tomorrow to our local vet and see if he has a chip.
He's an older dog too, which he's you can tell he's loved. He's very friendly.
Yeah, we made a couple postings on the neighborhood apps that we're familiar with, asking if anybody's seen him. Because we get the impression that he actually is from the neighborhood.
Yeah.
Maybe he was just left out and he escaped the backyard that he may have been in. I don't know. I hope we can find his home.
Me too. He seems like a good dog.
Yes. Yeah.
He's huge.
He is a big doggy.
People can't afford that kind of a dog in this economy.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
He doesn't seem like he's eating a lot though.
Well, he did eat, but he actually threw up 3 times.
Yes. He's not keeping the food down.
We'll just call this the gross podcast of the year because we've talked about the most disgusting things on this one.
Well, it makes me want. Well, there.
Makes me want it.
It makes me wonder one of 2 things: either he has really bad nerves because he's not at home, or number 2, he's on some kind of special diet.
No, we overfed him. We literally overfed this
Okay,
dog.
well, I didn't know. I wasn't present for this.
I mean, also you give him was 1 pizza bone.
Oh no, we gave him a lot of food. I gave him a whole bowl of dog food out in the front yard. Not to mention, she gave him a weenie with jalapenos and cheese.
Oh,
and then,
I thought she was joking about that.
No, and then we gave him pizza bones, and then he got excited and he started humping the pillow over and over again. Which that pillow is now going to be in the garbage. So thanks, dog. And then, Knuckles decided to jump on the hump train. Whoop, whoop.
I've never seen that dog hump anything.
He was excited. He was like, "Oh, we're humping! We're humping!"
What is this dog is doing? It seems like it might be fun.
What is this dog doing, man? Goddamn.
Everything that dog does, he learns from Shiner, but now I guess he learned something new from somebody else.
Yep, so now he's going to start doing it to Faith.
Oh,
Don't
God.
say that.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the gross...
He'll be shipped right back over to your house.
Look what you did to my dog.
You fix him. Fix him.
You broke him. You fix him now.
He was not a horny animal before he came over here to this godforsaken house.
Anyway, well, that's all I have to say.
That's all I have to say about that.
That's all?
Yes. So, Sushi, what have you been up to this week? What do you want to talk about that I haven't already touched?
I don't have anything to say.
Oh, shit.
You want to tell a story about Santa Jose again?
No, I didn't want to tell that story. Look at the archives. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, we've told it on here before.
Yeah.
What about you two Neanderthals to my right? Other than the fact
Booga, unga bunga.
that you were sick your entire spring break week.
Literally, I did nothing this whole week.
I can attest to that.
You didn't even play video games?
Wait a minute.
GTA?
Isn't that your normal daily activity?
I know. Well, he plays video games at least.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't even play video games till like yesterday.
He slept most of the time. He just had a fever. He just
I had a
wasn't feeling
fever of
good.
like 102 like the whole week.
I want to get sick like
God
that.
damn.
and
No, you don't.
I
It
want to
was
lay in
awful.
No, you
bed
don't.
for like days and sleep.
I
That'd
was
be great.
miserable.
It was. Yeah, I don't think you want to be that kind of sick.
Yeah,
you can
don't say
play
that.
sick and lay in bed for. That would be awesome.
But oh yeah, we fixed Mom's car.
What was wrong with her car?
Oh, we just fixed her windshield wiper fluid
I mean,
stuff.
I mean, he's making it sound. Her windshield wiper sprayer wasn't working.
Oh, like,
And
yeah.
so
On
he-
Sushi's truck, one of hers isn't working either.
Well, he went down there and found that the pump was clogged and cleaned it out.
So he
now-
sucked it. He sucked the
Yeah,
dirty
I had him-
yuck out of it.
Gross.
I told him we need to prime it, so I told him, here, suck on this, and he just grabbed it on my hand and started sucking. He
And
was
this
like,
guy did it too. So
no, I blew in it. Nothing got in my mouth. I was fucking with you.
no, you sucked a little.
No, I
No,
blew.
listen. This is the guy you can tell him to do anything and he'll do it. Put thieves on it.
Yeah.
You know, I
Try this.
trusted you.
Try this 3-pepper rub
No,
on
no,
your
that-
balls.
that was you.
Or
like-
icy hot.
No, this was you saying, "I dare you to do it," and I was like, "Okay." And you're
Okay,
like, "No,
I'll
don't
do
actually."
it, Dad.
No.
God.
Put this icy hot on it.
Well,
It'll
that
make
should have
it
been
feel
your first
better.
clue not to do it. Don't do it if Dad says dare. But to be fair though,
To be fair,
I was making bacon wrapped jalapenos, and I cored the jalapeno, and I just had the seeds right there, and I said, "Hey, come eat this." And he comes up, and grabs it out of my hand, puts it in his mouth. I was like, "Dude, I was just kidding." His face turned a shade of red that no human should ever turn.
My life's philosophy is
Meow.
do it. No.
Fuck it, I'll
balls.
deal with the repercussions.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
fuck it, we'll do it live.
Well, at least you had a
Bill
choice.
Riley.
At least you had a choice. Okay?
What do you mean by that?
Oh. I was like, hey guys,
Thanks.
if I pay for it, will you go get hot wings? Did they get me? And I think they told the people we want one
Atomic.
as hot as you can get it.
Atomic hot wing.
You know, we had them.
God.
They're not that. They're not
no,
that spicy.
that's because they did something.
Why are you scratching your balls?
They had
I'm
to
not.
have told them a story
Why
about
you-
how
why you telling my
terrible a
business?
person
No.
I was.
No, we did
And these
not.
people were like, "We'll make this bitch
Oh
hot.
my
We will make
God.
this bitch hot."
No.
I cried.
I
I,
just-
love hot stuff.
I just
but
don't
that
think you
thing
can
was
handle
bad.
hot stuff.
She
I had
is
it.
Overreacting.
But she's with me.
I said hot stuff, not you.
Oh, fuck
He
you.
is hot stuff. He is hot stuff.
You set yourself open for it, brother.
I might have.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
He's hot.
Yeah, I tell you what, we didn't say anything to this guy. I just said, hey, I want to play a joke on my sister. Can I,
Well, there it is, right there.
No, I didn't say, she's a piece of shit. She just...
Nobody
she-
said that.
No, nobody
He's
said
like,
that.
"Oh, I'll help this motherfucker play a joke
Well, they
on
don't
his
do
sister."
one wing otherwise. It's silly to even ask.
So they're like, "Heck yeah!"
Yeah, we'll do one.
No, we'll do one. We'll make it hot.
And we told them when we said, hey, I want your hottest hot wing, the hottest you can make it. That's what we did. Ask him.
Yeah, but you probably didn't have the same character. See, it all played out perfect.
I have
for
3
you,
characters. They're all puppets.
because you walked in and this guy's like, "I got a bitchy sister too, and I want to play. I'll fucking help this guy." So he's like, "Yeah, I'll make this hot wing hot." I was crying. I had tears stream. He did something. It had to have been more like that hottest pepper out there.
Yeah. Maybe you had a virgin tongue. I don't know.
A virgin
Dude,
tongue.
I eat hot shit all the time.
Stop.
I don't
Stop
cry.
calling me out like that.
Markham and I fight over the habaneros. Okay. So
Well, that's because you're
I
old
wasn't.
and your tongue's all leathery now. All right. That's why now I'm just saying, back then your tongue wasn't all leathery and old, so now it's just it was all new back then.
I'm really offended by all of this.
And they're completely incorrect about the assumptions of how your tongue feels too.
How are we incorrect, Dr. Robo-Tuner?
Because she uses it on me on a daily basis.
Let me feel your tongue. No, not leathery. Next.
I think you're gonna go
It's
there.
as smooth as a shark's skin.
See, they're totally deflecting
Yeah.
my joke
You ever heard-
because they don't want to gag on air again.
Y'all ever heard that joke where somebody goes, "I love petting sharks. Their skin is so smooth." And then like these guys are like,
no, it's not.
Shark skin is smooth. He goes, yeah, it's smooth.
It can tear you up if you pet it the wrong way.
I'm petting
If
it
you move
right now. It's smooth. And he just keeps going. These people are getting so frustrated. And he's just like, I'm just petting this smooth shark. And everybody's just like, fuck this guy. And he doesn't give a shit. And that's what I love about it. I love that about the internet. Nobody gives a shit. Unless you do give a shit. And then you're an idiot.
What the hell?
What did I just sit through?
We all got quiet and listened because
like,
we thought this
story's going somewhere. It's going somewhere. Nope,
Like-
it didn't go nowhere.
It
No,
did
like
not go anywhere.
actual marine biologists are like, dude, the shark skin is rough and coarse and leathery.
What are you talking about?
Hello.
Hello. Some guy.
Why am I even here?
Some guy on Twitter goes, I love petting sharks. They're so smooth.
Okay, thank you.
And that's the whole point of the story.
Simmer
Fuck
down,
you.
simmer down, simmer down.
It's okay, thanks.
Simmer down.
I hate you
I'm
guys.
I'm glad when you have stuff to add to this show.
Oh,
God dang.
I thought that trend stopped last week.
No, that'll never stop.
no. Well, I mean,
Somebody in this room will always have to go take a shit or get mad or whatever he does when he leaves.
well, it's a mixture of both.
Goes around the side of the shed.
Well, if
and
you have to go
masturbates.
so bad that you can't hold anymore, that's a valid excuse.
Shelly had to go so bad because she couldn't stand you anymore. Is that not a valid excuse?
That's not a bodily function, though.
Yeah, it
No,
is.
anger is a bodily function. I'm sorry.
No, that's an emotion.
It's in your body, and it's a function.
Get out of here.
No, don't. Don't get a
So's verbal diarrhea, but I don't see anybody running out of the shed with that one.
or actual diarrhea. That's
I
even
might have
worse.
given you a little bit of headache.
So anyway, I was looking at TikTok and this alpaca fur was on there like, man, this fur's itchy. They're like, nah, that fur's soft, it's itchy. Anyway, I thought that was funny.
That's just funny.
That was Alex's story in a nutshell right there.
It was entertaining, though, wasn't it?
Well, we thought it was going somewhere until it didn't. And
Like,
then we
all
were
eyes on him.
And I was like, what are we doing? I don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't
No.
think Alex will
Nobody can
ever
see
have
your
that
hands. What does it
problem.
matter?
Matt's been looking at
It's
my
a
penis this
saying.
whole show.
It's a saying.
No, you keep on touching yourself to see if...
Why are you looking?
Well, why don't you wash that raggedy ass thing down
It's
there?
hot in here. I'm sweaty.
The AC's
Ugh.
on.
His balls keep sticking to his leg.
They do.
It's fucking disgusting.
He just has to knock it a little bit.
I haven't turned the industrial fan on earlier.
It's not that hot.
It's that hot.
It's not that hot.
It's that hot.
Knocking on my boss
See-
door.
Well, these pants.
She
like these,
takes medicine and she's saying it's not that
Well,
hot.
these PJs are fucking hot. It was hot in the car.
Then take them off.
Ew!
No, don't.
You don't want to know what happens when he takes those off.
You don't have underwear on?
I'm wearing pajama pants. What do you think?
God, I wear underwear under my pajama pants. I can't talk.
You
Pajama
pajama...
chance?
You pajama chance?
You do pajama
Oh, you want me to
chance?
just sit here on the podcast just straight up in my underwear?
I mean, if you're that hot, if it's that hot,
If he was wearing underwear,
No.
he wouldn't be adjusting his crotch right now.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be that
Because it
fucking hot.
kind of, sucks it in
that's
and pulls it
fucking
closer.
gross, guys.
Hey!
This
Hey!
This is a gross occurrence.
It's just bodily stuff.
It's just
all right?
bodily
Bodily
Calm down.
functions.
Calm down.
Bodily
Oh, it
functions.
is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't see me sitting here going, man, my lips are stuck to my legs, man.
Woo! Damn, you're getting old.
What part of your legs? Like your
Gross!
your ankles?
Gross.
Oh, shit.
God damn it.
Disgusting. So nasty.
Oh, I hate it when my vagina lips stick to my feet. I That's why I don't squat anymore.
Yo, God, Alex couldn't even drink.
Oh, I can't wait to see the comments from Dustin this week.
It's like this. God. It's like this.
Is that just from one squat?
Look, it's like this.
That's when she walks. That's her running.
I think it's time to make an appointment for a labia plastic consultation.
It's shockwaves
You know
after one step.
You know what you need? You need those chip clips. Just
Oh,
Dad.
Ouch.
This is her after one step.
guys,
All right.
Just shockwaves.
after the stop. I was running and I abruptly stopped.
have you ever had conversations like this with your brothers or
No.
sister?
No.
It's so weird. I just don't like it.
Hey, it's
And then
it's fun.
I
It's
contribute
fun.
to it.
It's fun. I just disassociate myself from the topic. I
Yeah.
forget that you're my sister, and I just pretend like something.
I just
really-
forget
That
they-
one of the dudes.
One
None
of
of
the
my
dudes.
siblings talk about this kind of stuff together when we get together.
Yeah.
None of them.
Hey, everybody has their problems. Okay.
All right.
Everybody has their problems.
We don't fight.
Just
we
because
just gross
y'all
each
don't
other
talk
out.
about your problems, that doesn't make y'all any different than me.
Yeah.
What is your problem? Talk
I
about
have
it.
a lot of problems.
And what is it?
Okay, let me go through the list. Losing my hair, losing my hearing. I'm basically a woman. I have no testosterone.
Aw.
My nuts are shrinking because I'm taking testosterone. What else, Alex? Oh, I'm disgusting.
Green nipple.
Oh, I have a green nipple. Yeah, I gotta go see a
Is
dermatologist.
it
about
bruised?
No, you've seen it.
I don't know. It just looks bruised to me.
It's not bruised. It's scaly.
Ugh.
So.
Dad's turning to a dragon.
What about you, Matt? Robotuner? You got anything going on?
He's got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one.
Well, wait a second. Let's calm down.
I know, yeah.
Let's calm down.
I take
here.
that back. There might be one or two.
Let's calm down here. I think he might be sitting across the table with his existing romantic life partner, who
Oh,
might
hold
be
on,
one.
hold on.
And across the table from me is my existing romantic life partner, Sushi.
The bitch ain't one.
Exactly, because she's not one.
You never answered the question, Matt. You deflected.
What? What, my issues?
Yeah.
They're minuscule compared to what you guys have mentioned already. Let's see.
Yeah, we didn't
I could
ask
stand
you.
to lose about 20 pounds, maybe 25. Let's see.
Has obsession with puppets. Just
No.
saying.
That's a hobby. That's not an obsession.
Little bit of an obsession, just saying.
Are they here right now? No, they aren't.
You have them asleep in their 90s, okay?
No, I don't.
They're in the bedroom in their pajamas.
Who?
His puppets.
They wear the same outfits all the time.
Yeah, they
I don't
have a
have different-
bedtime outfit, and then they have a showtime outfit, then they have a Wednesday outfit, then they have a
Nope.
St. Patrick's Day outfit.
Well,
That's true.
Skip did have a St. Patrick's Day hat, but that's all that it
Hold on.
consists of.
But you know what? What were they doing when you came home from your trip last night?
Well, yeah, your son put them in compromising positions.
And he had to talk with your son too. It was very disrespectful to his puppets. And then we all sat in the family circle and had to listen to the puppets gripe for an hour. It's basically, I don't know how Matt ended up with 3 hands. I'm a little worried about that third hand. How was he able to make 3 puppets talk?
I'm very skillful at throwing my voice.
It's curved this way.
It's
I do not have a puppet
It's lipped for their pleasure.
that does that. Thank you.
All right.
So let's go into sushi news.
Oh, okay.
Wrong
That's
one.
not wrong.
Dude, you just spent a week being sick and you're putting your mouth on that nasty windscreen.
All right.
Yeah,
Let me try it again.
my windscreen.
Live from the dungeon of Castle Fujiwa, it's Sushi Sports. News. Your source for news when you're feeling your lips on your ankles. And go.
That's really gross.
You said it. She said it.
Biotech company offers money for poop in Arizona.
What?
Shit, I'm going to Arizona.
Pooping for pop cans.
Ceres Therapeutics, a biotech company, has opened a donor collection facility to collect poop for cash in Arizona.
Holy shit.
The company operates Good Nature, which has set up shop in Tempe and is asking for donations of poop that can earn donors of at least $25 up to $75 per sample.
Hold on. I know.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, I was going to say.
Your son could make millions. Millions. He could cut it up with the plastic knife and separate them into baggies and sell them for $75 a pop.
Jesus.
To this company.
Everyone has to do their business. Make sure yours does some good, the Good Nature website states. Good Nature is looking for healthy adults ages 18 to 50 and notes that donors can earn up to $1,500 a month in compensation.
Damn.
Man, are you telling me all I have to do is shit and I can make enough money to live off of?
That's really not enough money to live off of, though.
I could be 2 people.
Wait, have you seen this household? If you're having to cut shit up with plastic knives, I mean, you could be 6 people.
See, hold on. This is the normal group of people, 1,500. That's not my superpowers, okay? I could probably double that.
Eat a Big Mac a day, you could triple it.
No, I wouldn't eat. No, that doesn't make me go. Potential donors need to have regular bowel movements, are of normal weight, don't smoke, are not pregnant. Have no history of gastrointestinal disease.
Yeah.
Or history of alcohol and drug abuse. Donors must also be able to donate poop 3 to 4 times a week at the collection site.
Oh.
Matt's like, check.
3 or 4 times a week.
I could do it twice a day.
I could do it as often as I
I'm
want.
disqualified on the first one.
The poop is being collected to help lead to future developments in gastrointestinal infections and disorders. Ceres Therapeutics is a publicly traded company that operates out of Cambridge, Massachusetts. Poop collection programs are also available in Irvine, California, and Cambridge.
I thought maybe they were doubling as a fertilizer company, because that is one thing that you mentioned to me a couple days ago, Sushi, that one of the big exports from Russia are fertilizer.
Yeah.
So imagine the smell of the collection room.
Why? Why would I want to do that? I don't want to do it.
I wouldn't want to imagine
their storage room. Just imagine their storage room.
You could sit in your brain and imagine anything in the world, and the first thing that pops in your mouth is, oh, I want to go imagine.
You don't
what
have to
shit taste
imagine
smells
it.
like.
You live it. You smell like that anyway. Oh, god dang.
Is that why you sprayed him earlier?
No, she sprayed him earlier.
Oh, that was both of you.
I sprayed you two.
The band?
Just smell your upper lip.
So,
right there.
Motherfucker. Anyway.
He can't smell his upper lip. He's got a fucking forest between his lip and his nose.
I know, right?
You guys just are haters. You wish you could grow a beard this thick.
Oh,
I don't want to. I like to keep mine trimmed.
No, I spend a lot of
Alex,
time
please.
and energy not growing a beard. Okay? I spend a lot of time and energy so I don't
Injury? Injury. Where the fuck do you get
energy?
So I don't grow a beard.
I think you need to put a little more energy into it. Maybe rub that little stone on above your lip there.
God.
Oh, shit.
That is not.
A little on your bottom lip, too.
No.
Just a little bit. Move the camera back about an inch.
Absolutely not.
Bro, you got a thicker beard than I do.
No.
That is not true.
That's come on, that's exaggerating. Come on.
You're growing the fucking Amazon forest over here.
Yeah, you're trying to pass for Billy Gibbons or
Let me just plant some avocados
one of the
on the
Robertsons.
edge.
He lost a hot dog the other day. It's in there somewhere. I can't even get my finger in there, man.
7-year-old sarcophagus discovered beneath Notre Dame.
700, she
Cathedral.
meant to say.
7 years, that's it?
I said 7 years?
You said 7.
You said 7 years.
Really? I meant
Yeah.
it says-
700.
Wow. I must be having some issues.
Okay. See, I wasn't correcting you. We were
700-year-old sarcophagus discovered beneath Notre Dame Cathedral.
Oh, okay, cathedral. I was like, the college?
I know, that's what all these other people were saying on TikTok.
Did
I'm
they-
actually reading an article that's not on TikTok, by
Did
the
they
way.
find it on a Wednesday? Because that will make it hump day. Haha.
I actually read about it on TikTok, but I went and searched for articles, so I wouldn't know for sure. But it says several ancient tombs, including a 14th century lead sarcophagus, have been found beneath the floor of the Notre Dame Cathedral, offering new insights into the history of Paris's famed landmark. The discoveries were made during excavation works inside the church in anticipation of the reconstruction of the church's spire, which collapsed during the 2019 blaze. A team of archaeologists was present to ensure the historic structure was not damaged during the survey. The floor of the transept crossing has revealed remains of remarkable scientific quality. The French Culture
Inspiring.
Ministry reported the tombs and sarcophagus were found below a layer of the church floor dating to the 18th century. The earliest foundation was laid in 1163 by Pope Alexander III, and the original Gothic structure was built in the following century. The sarcophagus is made of lead and likely holds the body of an important church dignitary. It could date back to the 14th century. The ministry reported that it was in remarkable good condition, although it had been dented and warped slightly from sitting below the heavy church floor for centuries. Now, this could bleed into conspiracy theories because, of course, you know why they would put something in lead, right? So that it wouldn't escape, because lead
Yeah.
is like the all holding of everything.
Yeah.
So they're saying, please don't open that lead sarcophagus. Please, we can't handle anything else.
Well, you heard about the, what was it? Oh, shit. Somebody told me it was a jewel or something in China or
Oh, yeah. It was that rock
it was
that
the
broke
rock.
open.
Yeah, that was supposed to contain
Oh,
something
no,
evil.
that was
I
Japan.
thought that was Japan.
That was
that was
1,000-year-old
Japan. It was-
wood that's
Yeah.
split.
Yeah. I couldn't remember exact
And
story.
it was holding the fox demon.
Fox demon, yeah.
Fox demon,
Yeah.
That's right.
Did I
Kitsune
talk about
Akuma.
it?
Yeah.
I did talk about it on the show?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. Lead. They used lead a lot back then. They didn't know what lead did. In fact, they made plates and all
Yaiba
kinds.
Kitsune.
They made plates and all kinds of stuff out of lead, and they thought that for the longest time that tomatoes were poisonous.
I remember you saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they would cut the tomato, and the tomato would eat at the lead, and they would eat it, and they would get sick, and they thought it was the tomatoes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
also a reason why they use graphite in pencils now.
And
Well,
lead is really easy to mold and shape into things because it has such a low melting point.
And you know what they do with lead, too, even now?
What's
Did
that?
you know that Princess Diana, her coffin is completely lined in
Oh,
lead?
well, that's because she's a vampire. Easy.
No.
Moving on.
No, but for real, it's lined in lead. Her coffin was like a half a ton or something like that because of the lead. And what it
Yeah.
does is it preserves the body for longer. Of course, it preserves it up to 1 year.
Okay, but why would you want to preserve the body?
And is that a metric ton or
I
a,
have no
a
idea.
U.S. ton?
I don't know why they're
it's
trying
probably
to preserve
metric
her
ton.
body.
That's, I mean, no, that just doesn't.
But they do it to royals. They do it to all royals now
because they're not really dead.
because
They're all undead.
they're vampires.
Yeah, they're
all
vampires and
Because
they
they drink the blood of people.
eat human flesh.
Hey, all I gotta say is I was listening to our intro
Uh-huh.
today, and I was thinking to myself, okay, Joe Biden just said that he drinks the blood of children, and I know he was saying that sarcastically, like it was fake news, but
Yeah.
we just found out that the thing that was supposed to be Russian disinformation about Biden's
What?
Hunter
Yeah,
Biden's
his son?
laptop was true.
True, yeah.
100% true. New York Times came out with it, and now I'm thinking, okay, well, if he lied about that.
And we already talked about that on the show too.
He lied about that. Is he really drinking the blood of children?
I know, right?
Dun dun dun.
Not to mention the fact that we can go into the next part now.
Oh.
Oh, the conspiracies,
Yeah.
yes.
So, allegedly,
Allegedly.
we're going to start using allegedly because allegedly takes all of the, I guess, legal repercussions out of this.
Well, yeah, but
We could
nobody's
use-
sued us yet.
I know.
Allegedly, unconfirmed,
Unconfirmed.
uncorroborated.
But allegedly, and you know, I said this on the show last time, right? But this conspiracy has taken. There's a lot more people that are spouting these words, and there's a lot of them that are from the left, which I was shocked. A lot of these people are lefties, and they're coming out and saying that they believe that what's going on between Russia and Ukraine is led by Putin is for a good cause. They're saying that Putin is trying to clean up what we talked about the last show,
Deep state
child
stuff.
trafficking,
Yeah.
human trafficking, that's going on in the Ukraine, it's heavy in the Ukraine, and that he's already evacuated several places that had people that were being trafficked. And I was like, let's see if that comes out. Because if that comes out, you guys really need to listen to our show.
Yeah.
Because I put out all the conspiracies I can that I hear.
That's easier to believe than say like World War III is about to happen, because that's
nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that at all.
Right. Here's some of the reasoning, and I said this on the show before. People that are backing the Ukraine are people like Hillary Clinton, George Soros, Biden. Who else?
Mainstream media.
Bill Gates, mainstream media.
Yeah.
All of these people are putting out this narrative that the Ukraine is what we need to save. We're sending the Ukraine billions of dollars worth of weapons
and
aid.
You know, I am of the opinion now that there is no need for the mainstream media at all.
Yeah.
That with the ability for us to read the bills and look at the press conferences where they address the media and actually watch it live. I'm to the point now where it doesn't matter who it is, Fox, CNN, MSNBC, I don't believe or trust any of that garbage. It's all owned by Blackstone, a company who made $10 trillion during the COVID pandemic.
Yeah.
And I don't believe if they say something's true, I tend to believe the opposite, because that tends to be the right course of action.
Yeah. So even when this all first started, and I tried to tell our mom about the child trafficking and the labs that were in the Ukraine, like we have 30 labs in the Ukraine where we're experimenting with bioengineering or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And she didn't believe me, but we had a phone conversation this week sometime, and she's like not understanding she's not leaning towards what I'm saying, but she's leaning away from what she first was very serious about. And she was like, all these poor people in the Ukraine, which I agree, poor people in Ukraine, because they don't even know what's going on in
cannon fodder.
they
they're
don't know what's going on
in
their own country.
Well, let me put it to you like this, okay? I don't know if that's true.
Right.
I have nothing to prove it, but what is true that I don't quite understand is what is Putin's end game.
Right.
Because you can't tell me it's because he doesn't want to border with a country who is in NATO.
Right.
Because there's already...
They're not a NATO country anyway.
No, he's already bordering.
Well, they were talking about joining NATO.
Yeah.
Oh, right. But
and that was supposedly the straw that broke the camel's back for Putin. But he's already bordered with a couple of countries and if they do happen to take over Ukraine, they'll be bordered with more countries that are NATO.
Yeah.
So what is the end game?
Yeah.
Is it oil? I don't think they have a significant more amount of oil than Russia has.
Right.
Is it nuclear power, maybe? There's Chernobyl, but you can't even get near it.
Yeah, if you're talking about nuclear power, they do have a nuclear power plant. They don't want Chernobyl because it's a disaster.
Right.
So
let's talk about Hunter Biden's laptop, because this plays a part in that.
Let me finish this thought real quick.
Okay.
They gave up. Ukraine gave up their nuclear missiles.
Yes, I know that.
And the United States and NATO promised to defend them if they gave up their nuclear missiles, which to me puts Ukraine in the pockets of NATO and the United States is part of NATO, but I always say United States and NATO because we're probably the biggest contributor to NATO there is. But anyway, go ahead, Shell.
No, go ahead and talk about Hunter Biden's laptop, because this is what we were talking about before.
I don't
about
really know
how Biden that was on the laptop.
Yeah. So what you're saying is like, a few years back, Biden was on a TV show and he was talking about, he was bragging. He wasn't on a TV show. He was like up in front of a bunch of people and there was a recording of it. He was bragging to the people about how he withheld billions of dollars from Ukraine if they did not fire the prosecuting attorney that was looking into Burisma, which is the electric company or the energy company that Hunter Biden was mixed in.
Oh yeah, was the on the executive board of, wasn't he?
Right. He was making somewhere along the lines of $50,000. Was it a month or a week? I can't remember.
I don't remember, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot of money. A lot more money than you and I are oversee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But he was making a ton of money, and the funny thing is, and I don't know if you're a Trump fan or not a Trump fan, doesn't really matter. It's wrong. What's wrong is wrong. And Trump was impeached for the exact same thing that Joe Biden did.
Yep.
And so this is what doesn't, all of this doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
And, you know, Kamala Harris tries to get out in front of everybody and explain what's going on, and she uses kindergarten speak. Well, Ukraine is a country in Europe.
I know.
And it just, okay, this is not helping me understand what's going on. And when they obfuscate, that's when I start getting really nervous about the facts.
Obfuscate where? Where are they skating off to?
Not effuscate. This is where I start getting nervous.
Yeah.
I wanna believe that our country is doing the right thing for its people, but right now I don't. God, the switch that they made about the gas just infuriates me.
Mm-hmm.
I have no doubt that the war that Putin has right now has something to do with our gas prices, but you know, the switch that they've made, like everything now is Putin's fault. Everything, the high gas prices, the high food, the problem with getting shoot, I work in IT. I can't get computers. I can't get phones.
Yeah.
I have wireless access points that I can't get till August. I ordered them back in September. There was nothing going on in September with Putin.
I know.
So what is going on?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, that was a semiconductor shortage. I thought that was contributing to the electronics
There's
shortfall.
still problems.
Same with new cars.
Why is there still a semiconductor? Why is there still a shortage?
That didn't come from Russia.
No.
I mean, if you're talking about COVID, where's COVID been in the news? I know they've been talking about some new variant, but I mean, for the most part, everybody's back to work. So where are these chips?
Yeah.
Where are they? Nobody can answer it.
Or is it logistics still? I mean, I haven't heard anything about this.
Where's Pete Buttigieg to come out and tell us what's wrong with logistics then?
Yeah.
All he says is buy an electric car.
Oh, you're talking about Pete Buttigieg? Yeah. He actually is gay, by the way, which makes his last name even funnier.
Wow. Anyway, something's wrong. That's the conspiracy.
I mean, him being gay has nothing to do.
No,
I have no care either way.
I was just making a stupid middle school joke.
I mean, except for the fact that he took, he's in a top position, and during a crisis, he took time off of the crisis to be with the baby. I completely understand, but you could move that time off.
Yeah, paternity leave?
Paternity. He took paternity leave during a crisis. I completely understand that, but take your paternity leave later, after the crisis is over.
Yeah, but what if
how is it that we could have Operation Warp Speed and get dose after dose of
a vaccine
in record time?
All the vaccines
but
available.
We can't figure out how to get gas prices lower or get our...
we can figure it out.
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
You know, we're just... They're going along like business is normal, and it's not business as normal.
No, it's not.
No, not yet.
There's a food shortage.
Yep.
There in New York, they have lines at food banks. Lines of food banks.
In New York City?
In New York City, because you know they can't afford. Normal people can't afford to buy groceries in the same amount, so they have to go to food banks, and they're running out of food in the food banks.
That's crazy.
Where's
I'm
that
supposed to be going there twice this year.
Where's that in the news? Where's it being addressed? Nowhere.
I don't know. Maybe on the local level, but not on the national.
Here in Texas, we're a lot better off because you know we have quick access to oil and gas, and some of the agriculture comes from Texas. So we have meat at a relatively decent price. Milk is sky high. It always follows the trend of gasoline. So if it's $4, $5 a gallon, milk's gonna be $4 or $5 a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have to get it to us.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done with my rant. I'm sorry.
Well, that just shows you that I mean, conspiracy-wise, there's a lot going on in our world. I try to throw in conspiracy-wise something.
It's just weird how all these things that we consider to be conspiracies tend to be proven within a few months.
I know.
It's like not even worth calling it conspiracy theories anymore.
I know.
They're just theories.
Just theories.
Now, here's a conspiracy theory. and this is something that was sent to us by Dustin.
Dustin Schneider from
Why
JJTM.
China keeps pyramids a secret. China has pyramids. I didn't even know they had pyramids until I read that. In 1945, a U.S. Air Force pilot, James Gossman, is trying to focus. He's flying a leg of his journey between India and China when suddenly a glimmer catches his eye. Emerging from the plains of China's heartland, he spots it, a tremendous pyramid that would put Giza's to shame. It was pure white on all sides, and he said the remarkable thing was the capstone is a huge piece of jewel-like material that could have been crystal. There was no way we could have landed. Although we wanted to, we were struck by the immensity of the thing. 2 years later, Colonel Maurice Sheahan, the Far Eastern director of Transworld Airlines, reports the same experience. This time, the New York Times runs his story, and the world is fascinated with what could be one of the biggest finds in archaeological history. But was the 1,000-foot pyramid actually real? If so, had anyone dared to go inside? Fast forward half a century, and the answer is definitely clearer, but not crystal.
Why can we not see this thing from space?
It says, today Google Earth will show anyone with the right coordinates evidence of not just one, but several pyramids in Xi'an, X-I-A-N?
Jean.
In the... Okay, I'm probably going to mispronounce all of these words, so please bear with me.
I'm sure Robotuner will correct you.
Shanxi province of northwestern China. There are nearly 40 known pyramids, but not all are easily distinguishable to the human eye. They're covered with trees and grass, and many date back 8,000 years. They're also not quite pyramids, but more like giant flat-topped burial mounds for ancient emperors. In that way, they almost have more in common with the Mesoamerican pyramids, but the region is in essence China's version of both Giza and the Valley of the Kings, particularly because there's a whole lot of royalty hiding under that dirt that no one has dared disturb.
Damn. Any pictures?
Yeah, I'm looking at a lot of Google Earth pictures of them right now.
Okay.
I don't want to move the camera though.
You want to hear a crazy conspiracy theory I'm just thinking of right now?
What's that?
Super crazy. What if?
Crazy. That's fucking crazy.
This is crazy. And it kind of, in a way, it would explain even the shortages. What if we're out of oil?
What are they using? Just water?
And that's why they're trying to force us to go to...
Yeah, that's why they're trying to force us to go electric. That's why Putin wants to take over Ukraine, because it has a nuclear power plant. That's why we're having a shortage, because there's not enough oil to get the ships to America to drop off the goods.
And so they made up the coronavirus to cover for all of this?
Yeah, so that we would stop using our cars so much so they can...
ration it some more?
Yeah, ration it some more and come up with a better idea.
God dang.
Well...
That's... You know what? That would explain a lot. If that's the case, this is allegedly.
This is just spitballing. I mean,
yeah. Well, the only renewable resource that is used as fuel today, and it's not even used in that high capacity on vehicles, is biodiesel, because it comes from rejected vegetable oil.
Right, but diesel's prices obviously are always going to be higher than gasoline.
Oh yeah, I'm just talking about as an energy resource.
Which they're producing biodiesel is what I'm saying.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that it's a renewable resource.
If there's no oil, then the demand for that biodiesel goes up.
Right.
And they can't.
But not every car can use biodiesel.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, it's a renewable resource because it comes from
cars that would be the most concern. Cars are a concern. The biggest concern would be the 18-wheelers that are delivering goods to everybody.
But they take diesel, right?
Which they could also run biodiesel technically.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know if you've ever seen the Mythbusters, but they took an old Mercedes diesel car and they dumped a fryer oil. And they ran it in the car, and it ran just as smooth as it would with regular diesel, because, I mean, that's really all diesel is just the leftover trash from when they were refining the gasoline.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is that it's renewable because, obviously, I mean, oil from the ground's not renewable.
Mm-hmm. I understand what you're saying, but that makes sense. It makes sense that we would still have diesel running vehicles and not electric. But you think they would have gone about it a little bit different by at least giving us more money to pay bills so we could buy the more expensive cars.
Unless
like
they just don't want us to know about it. You know, like part of the, if they're trying to roll it into the Great Reset.
Yeah. I know. Oh, that's another thing I didn't bring up yet.
What's that?
But they're having their annual...
World Economic Forum?
Yep. They're having their meeting.
Putin's not invited.
But they said that anyone that's not for the Great Reset, they're going to make them be part of the reset.
I don't like that kind of totalitarian thinking.
Well, you know, also something to think about is there's been a lot of leaders. They're just mysteriously dying in a lot of countries, too.
Oh, that's right. That's a conspiracy that we uncovered almost a year ago because it was mostly the countries that weren't part of the EU or NATO that their leaders were against. They were against the mainstream vaccines that were being pushed by the respective countries.
Yeah, so...
That ended up dead.
This thing says, feeding the world, what are the challenges and how can we achieve global food security? Let's see. 5 ways to protect your organization during a cyber
What the heck?
conflict. Find out more about World Economic Forum business partners.
Okay. You're muted.
How to contain the cascading impact of war in Europe's breadbasket.
All right, but sorry.
You turned mine off.
Oh, sorry. I meant to mute Alex's so its conversation didn't bleed over to his. Anyway, go on.
Let's see.
Sorry about
Working to restore power in Ukraine. Ukraine resilience package. Yara International, the war in Ukraine and a fragile global food system. So that's another thing that they did too.
What's
is
that?
A lot of the states are opening people up so that they can have gardens in their front yard, which I think is also part of this whole food shortage
Yeah,
thing.
I in a lot of urban areas too. They're allowing people to have gardens on the roof of the buildings that they live in, which I
Right.
think is awesome.
Right, but a lot of this stuff was not allowed before, and they started opening it up so that
Yeah.
people could, because there's food shortages.
Yeah.
So with the World Economic Forum, I gotta find when that meeting is. We are
Yes.
launching our $2 billion resilience package in response to the war in Ukraine.
I wouldn't think that they closed down the economy to save food, though, because that's the one thing that people are going to do when they can't do nothing else is eat. You know?
Yeah.
How many people have said, I've gained so much weight during COVID?
I have to. I think mine has to do with something else, though.
Just my point is I don't think that saving food was the driving force of shutting the economy down. I know
Yeah, I don't think
it was
it
probably COVID, but I don't know if maybe the amount of people were eating while COVID was down increased the burden on the supply chain, or I don't know.
Anyway, there's a lot going on right now. It's just a lot of different things, but I didn't get to finish my China story.
About the pyramid?
Yeah.
We ran really long today. Maybe we should skip the...
Well, we also got started late too.
Well, we'll get back to the pyramids. Let's do our trivia and then we can get off here. I'll look more into the pyramid thing and get back to everybody on it. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Iceland diverted roads to avoid disturbing communities of what?
Alex the intern. Livestock. I've got to guess.
Mm-mm.
RoboTuner?
Yeah.
Ice?
No. Ice.
What was the question one more time?
Iceland diverted roads to avoid disturbing communities of what?
Bats?
Nope. Elves.
Elves?
Elves.
It's true.
Eh.
In public places in the state of Florida, what's illegal to do when wearing a swimsuit? You guys would get a ticket.
RoboTuner?
Uh-huh.
Scratching your crotch?
No.
Alex the intern fart.
No.
Sorry. It's illegal to do something in your swimsuit. Is that what I heard?
In Florida.
Piss in the pool.
No. Sing. That's why I said you guys would get a ticket.
Sing in your fucking swimsuit.
Yep.
It's illegal in Florida.
Yeah.
Damn. Don't do West Side Story in the on Florida.
No West Side Story water ballet.
Jesus.
What does come down but never goes up?
Thunder K, dead people.
No.
Hey, that's true though.
What goes down but never comes up?
Yeah.
Unless there's a zombie apocalypse.
Robotuner.
Mm-hmm.
A coffin after it's buried.
He just said that. No.
Oh.
Alex Intern. The sickness.
Getting down with the sickness.
No.
Fucking shit, man.
It would be rain.
That is not true.
Purple rain.
Haven't you ever seen Forrest Gump when he's walking in the water? He's like, seems like rain is coming from everywhere, even underneath.
Ever heard of groundwater? Ever heard of evaporation?
Have you ever drank water and then thrown up?
That isn't rain.
Anyway, how long is New Zealand's 90-mile beach? I've asked this one before.
Thunder K, 90 miles?
No.
Alex the Intern. Larger than 90 miles.
No.
Robotuner. 252 kilometers.
No. 55 miles.
Okay.
That's some fucking bullshit.
And why call it 90? It's false advertising. Damn it, New Zealand. Get your
Yeah.
shit together.
Which Tasmanian marsupial is known for its temper?
Robotuner. The devil. Tasmanian devil.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I didn't think I would have to specify Tasmanian devil.
Who invented the word vomit?
Robotuner. Thunder K.
Alex the Intern. The English.
No.
Thunder K, the sushi squirt.
What? How could...
William Shakespeare?
I'll take the L.
It's fucking gross.
I was right though, he was English.
What is measured in Mickeys?
Robotuner. Mice.
No.
Thunder K, date rape drugs.
No.
Alex the Intern. Liquid? I
No.
don't fucking know.
The speed of a computer mouse.
Boo.
Wrong.
Alright.
So I did say mice. And you didn't give that one?
It's a computer mouse.
You were talking about...
You said Mickey Mouse.
No,
Yeah.
she said... No, my answer was mice.
But it wasn't a computer mouse.
You're supposed to say the word computer.
Okay, fine.
Did you mean computer mouse?
No.
Say yes, 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 yes.
It's too late now. I didn't get it. Next.
This is like the 14th time I've asked this question. What is a duel between 3 people?
Thunder K, a troll.
Correct.
I'm pretty sure he's got the answer.
Me and I are tied now.
No. Oh, yeah. In the state of Georgia, it's illegal to eat what with a fork? I've asked this one 14 times.
Thunder K, a peach.
No.
Robotuner. No, I answered that before and I got it wrong.
Vomit?
In Georgia,
Alex the Intern. Soup.
it's illegal to eat what with a fork? Remember, that means you gotta eat it with your hands.
Alex the Intern. Fried chicken. Chicken fried steak.
He's still okay. You got it right.
Okay.
He was.
I was gonna guess corn.
It's a 3-way tie now.
What is broken but never held?
Alex the Intern. Silence.
No.
Oh. You can hold silence?
Broken but never held.
Robotuner. The wind.
No. Yeah, you can cup a fart.
You could fart into a jar and then hold it.
Yeah.
Broken but never held. Thunder K, a record?
No. A promise.
Oh. That's right. You have asked that one before.
I've heard of people holding up their promise. That's lame.
Who is the patron saint of Ireland?
Alex the Intern.
Alex.
St. Patrick.
Correct.
What do you...
Alright, that's it.
Oh my god, I won!
You won?
I won one, oh my god.
Alright, cool. Let's get out of here, yo. If you have something you'd like for us to discuss, send us an email robotuner2020@gmail.com. You can also call us and leave us a voicemail at 682-325-1379. You're not gonna disturb me on my exit monologue, damn it. There. It's still being captured.
I didn't do nothing.
Follow us on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at The RoboTuner. We're also live most Sunday nights, starting between 7 and 7:30 p.m. Central Time. We's out of here. See you next week. Red Pants.
Red Pants.